Chairman, I'd like to call Mark Block, please.
Mr. Block?
Mark, would you state your name and spell it and where you live for the reporter?
Sure. My name is Mark Block, B-L-O-C-K. I live in New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Mark, you're a member of the board of directors of the Stand and Fight Club, Inc., is that right?
Yes. I'm an original founder of Stand and Fight Club along with Fred Kelly Grant, and came to California to witness firsthand the insanity of CARB. I've known Fred and worked with him for almost 10 years and was finding it hard to believe as a board member what he was telling me was going on in California with CARB. So I came to witness firsthand the insanity, and secondly to applaud all of you that have been here today and yesterday that are fighting this fight. While I have no personal skin in the game for what happens in California, I have personally invested over $40,000 of my money into Stand and Fight Club. And for those that may hear this that aren't here, I urge you to contact some of the Stand and Fight Club people in California and help them with this effort. While this hearing has been soon to be concluded, there's a lot of work that needs to be done and a lot of expenses that need to be covered before this comes to an end. But I can tell you, in my 60 years, I've never seen anything that has such a compelling case than it was when it does go to court. You all are going to kick their ass.
For the members of the board, I can tell you that Mark delights in taking on tough causes and making them work. He left his position in Wisconsin with Americans for Prosperity and became Chief of Staff for Herman Cain. And I thought at the time that he had lost his mind. But within a few months he managed to get me on that side too, and went to Atlanta over Thanksgiving and wrote a Western platform for the first time that I ever know a candidate for president who actually developed a platform for the 11 Western states. Unfortunately, it didn't work that time. But Mark, thank you, and I want to ask you what you think the sense of the board is of the Stand and Fight Club, Inc. for carrying through and leading this fight so long as the funding is there.
This is the #1 priority of the Stand and Fight Club. And as I finish my comments here, I almost want to ask everybody to stand and give Fred a standing ovation, because he's been doing this pro bono for way too long.
At least I know what the word means. Well, it taught me the meaning of the word after a very successful criminal career. Thank you, Mark. Any questions of Mark for the board? Or Mr. Chairman, that concludes our testimony.